Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Mo here. Thank you so much for joining. Today's video is a pick a card reading, and in today's video we are going to receive a message from your future self. Here are the groups to choose from: group number 1, group number 2 and group number 3. Please choose one of these three groups intuitively. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to make your selection. Once you have done your selection, you can find the timestamps for the groups in the description box and in the comment section. Okay, without further ado, let's start your reading. Hello my dear pal number 1, thank you so much for joining. This is a reading for everyone who has chosen this white quartz stone. Let's see let's see what the message we get from your future self. And this beautiful card you have got, which is Fleeting Beauty, and we have here 13, which breaks down to 4. So what I'm seeing here from this card, that is, you better do not focus too much on the outer beauty, because these things fades away. And especially it's not just about beauty, but it's about anything that doesn't last too much in your life. And instead of that, you better now focus on, like, the message I'm getting from your future self, that your future self is trying to tell you that focus on something that is going to be stable in your life, which is there for the long term, not which is just for a short term and which going to fade away completely. And work on your inner peace, and also developing some skill, and also, like, instead of focusing on something that can be gone after a short time, instead of focusing on that, you better focus on something which is going to bring fulfillment in your life for the long term, like investing investing on a project, or maybe instead of just receiving some compliment from random people, you better just find someone who is always going to be in your life. And there's also a message that you better focus on what it is that you have right now. Like, instead of looking at things that can walk away, like, or you can lose very very easily, very in a short term, instead of focusing on that kind of things, you better focus on what you have right now: your skill, your health, your whatever wealth you have, your savings, maybe your family, some people who can help you. You better focus on that things instead of focusing on anything that is not working for you. If you have some small problems, instead of focusing on that, you better focus on what it is that you have, your strength, your tools that you have right now. We have 10 of Pentacles here. Two of Swords in reverse. King of Cups. Queen of Swords. Five of Swords in reverse. So your future self is mostly telling you to get a clarity of mind that is mostly needed in your life, and you can achieve, like, you have set your goals. You want to see yourself somewhere in your life where you will be surrounded by abundance, and also all kind of fulfillment, like a family, stability. This is what you are looking for. So in that case, what it is that you need right now is to get the clarity of mind, and you also need to be very clear about where you should invest your emotion and where you shouldn't. So you should be a bit, like, your future self is trying to tell you that be a bit more concerned about where you are investing emotionally, and what it is that you are thinking most of the time, and what is taking your energy most of the time. So you better let go of any kind of confusion. And also, if you want to win all the time, like, it's better not to win every time. Like, if something is like has given you some hardship in the past and you want to take a revenge. But sometimes it's better not to take a revenge, because when you are just indulged and into like taking revenge, in the thinking of taking revenge, then you focus too much on that, and also it brings a lot of negativity in your life. And it doesn't, yes, even if after a certain time you can give them the taste of their own medicine, but the fact is during this time, when you go through this time, like you are planning, you are focusing on it, it takes a lot of your energy, a lot of your time, it consumes your time, and also it restrains you from focusing completely on your goal, on your future goal. So your future self is trying to tell you that do not invest too much time on unnecessary things. That is not gonna bring you to that result where you are just fulfilled completely, like financially, and your family is fulfilled, everything is fulfilled. This is something you should not focus on anymore, because it doesn't matter. They will get their karma. We have the Queen here. Let's see from another card. We have the Destroyer. So okay, so you better be ready for changes, because changes are coming in your life, and your future self is trying to tell you that be prepared for changes. Doesn't matter if something you have found and you're feeling like it is stable, it is giving you all this happiness, but suddenly this thing can come to an end, and you better be ready for it, because it never comes for in your life. This kind of changes never come in your life because of a bad reason, because it's better, when something is completely ending in your life, it always like it opens a door for something new, a new experience. So your future self is trying to tell you that be ready for different types of experiences, because maybe transformation has always been a friend, always been a company of yours. You have always gone through transformations. And also your future self is trying to tell you that be careful about your own need. It not just you should focus on what other people need and being a people pleaser and act the way or talk the way other people want you to do. Instead of that, sometimes be a badass, it's not so bad, and care only for yourself, it's not bad, but care for yourself and care for your own need, that is okay. We have here void, of course, moon missing. So sometimes be ready. I'm seeing here a bit combination of air and water sign. So maybe you are someone who has this combination of air and water sign in your chart: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So in that case, you have a balance between emotion and mind. That is good. So it won't be that much hard for you to go through hardship and always find yourself in a good situation, and also always find the inner peace. So your future self is just trying to tell you that be ready, because this kind of transformation is happening, and it will be happening. The one thing that you must do, that you find a foundation of your own reality, like who you are, and you know that very well. So lie the foundation, and then everything will be too much easy. When you have the clarity of mind, then everything will be easy. Doesn't matter what life is throwing at you. So get the clarity of mind that is most needed in your life right now. Okay, pile number 1, that's all I have for you. I hope this reading has given you some insight of your question. You can let me know about your inner situation in the comment section, and if you have enjoyed this reading, then please give this reading a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you in my next reading very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Hello my dear pal number 2, thank you so much for joining. This is the reading for everyone who has chosen this citrine stone. Let's see the message from your future self, and this is the beautiful card that you have chosen also. And we have here 36 memories of the forgotten self. So it's better, like maybe what I'm feeling from this card, that your future self is trying to tell you that you are too much surrounded by other people's energy, like you are too much thinking about what other people and what the society will think about your any action. So in that case, you are trying to reform yourself in a way that is more acceptable by your family or society or friends or whatever. So in that case, your future self is trying to tell you that also make time for yourself, and do not forget who you are in the first place, because your relationships, doesn't matter how much it is important to you, but when you are not happy with with yourself, when if you are forgetting who you are, your needs, then other relationship doesn't matter. It's never going to give you the fulfillment at all. So in that case, it's better you do not forget who you are, your inner self, and you sometimes better meditate. Sometimes you make time for yourself and be in a quiet place and meditate and try to understand from a outside perspective that what it is that is happening in your life, what it is that you are looking for, and what you should let go, and I mean what it is that happening with you, what you just accept eagerly and happily, and what you do not accept. So in that case, you will be able to, I mean, take a good decisions also, and sometimes you will be able to even cut other people from your life who are actually not who are just okay, maybe they are someone in your life, but they are not giving you anything, any fulfillment. But you have got a life, one life, so you shouldn't completely just think about other people, and let go of your inner self. And maybe uh, you can even discover something about yourself. Maybe this is something you have forgotten about you, that you had a hobby, you had a talent, and you haven't furnished them at all. And maybe this is a time to remember that who you were, and maybe something start a new life, or start something new. I mean, something adventurous. Your future self is quite interested that you look up to yourself, and you find this place in your life, what it is that you're forgetting about yourself. We have here 10 of swords in reverse, 5 of swords, 6 of cups in reverse, judgment in reverse, and we have the queen of swords. I'm kind of seeing a sad story, pile number 2. I don't know if this is not resonating with you, then please choose another pile. Maybe this is not your reading. And what I'm seeing here in this reading, that there's something painful and that is not coming to an end in your life. It is happening continuously. It's never coming to an end in your life, and you are trying to get over it. I'm also feeling that you are someone who is lingering with it, and who is always open to work with it. So in that case, what is happening, that you are kind of entangled with this sad situation. So in that case, you are this situation is not coming to an end, and also you're not letting it go. From both sides, you are together, and it is not giving you happiness at all. Like, you are always trying to overcome. Maybe there's a problem that is just happening, and you are always trying new methods to solve it, and it's never solving. It is never being solved. And but you are not ready to give up either. You always want to, solve the problem. So in that case, it is actually, all it is that is giving you sadness again and again, more and more, nothing else. It's not giving you any kind of happiness. You are not feeling like you are home. Maybe with a person you are, maybe your family, even your friends, even your society, you feel like a black sheep. You are always like you don't belong here. If you feel like you don't belong here. And you are sometimes trying to be non-judgmental about your surroundings. Like, it doesn't matter what it is you are seeing, what it is that what it is your intuition is trying to tell you, but you are always trying to convince yourself that everything is fine, and you are trying not to be too much judgmental about what it is happening. But what you need to do right now, too much, what is needed to get the clarity, and being able to see that where you really are and what is really actually happening in your life, instead of any kind of predetermination that I will think that way, I will perceive that way. Instead of any kind of predetermination, you better just see what it is that's happening. Be in a neutral situation. This is the message from your future self. Be on a neutral state, and judge and see that what it is being offered to you, and what it is that happening. So in that case, if you can't see it, if you can't judge it rightly right now, then you will be just tangled here forever. And you shouldn't do that. I mean, your future self doesn't want you to be here forever. So it's better you get the clarity. It doesn't mean that you have to change your partner or your family or surroundings. It's not like that. It's just you change your inner self and you change your own behavior about your own self, and you set a boundary. Then other people, your surrounding people, like your partner, your family, they will eventually, you will see that they will start acting in a different way. So you can change your surroundings, even not changing the person. And this is what your future self is trying to tell you, that you better, you better understand that what it is that happening with you. So stand up, so you can stand up for yourself. You can set a path that what it is that you need, what it is that you want, and you can act accordingly. We have two cards here. We have Anima Mundi. We have here the Sustainer, Anima Mundi, and the Hunter. So yeah, you are someone who always tries to thrive in a particular situation. You are not someone who likes to change. Maybe it's partner, it's maybe your place where you're living right now. You don't want to leave that. Maybe you don't want to leave your house, your family. It doesn't matter what it is. Like maybe your job, you don't want to change that, but you always try to make ways how to work on it. So what your future self is trying to tell you, that be the person who understand. I mean, it's not just you are surviving somewhere. Come out of your surviving mode. Do not just survive, but be an observer and see that what it is that is really happening. And I mean, good and bad thing always lies everywhere at the same time. You need to understand that, I mean, the surroundings, if you don't want to change your surroundings, but still you can change your situation. The way you perceive yourself, you will see that other people will mirror that. So you better perceive, yourself in a good way. And you should understand, you should recognize that what it is that you are, who you are, what you deserve. When you will get clarity about them, then other people will definitely see you as someone, who wants respect. If you think that you deserve respect, you deserve to be treated in a particular manner, then other people will definitely pick up on your energy, and they will start acting accordingly. I'm sorry if any background noise, my microphone is catching right now. Okay, and the Hunter we have here. So you better set a destination, set up where you want to go. So instead of just surviving, being in a surviving mode, instead of that, set a path. What it is that you want in your life, where you should go. Set up a, this is better for you, not to just survive, not to just be a people pleaser, just to be, just to survive in a situation, just try to mend the broken relationship, or just try to fit in your society. Instead of this, you better set a path. You better set a destination so you can reach it. Okay, let's see one last card. What is this unnecessary sound on the background? I have no idea actually. Okay, we have here South Node, Life's Depths. So yes, this is something that you actually need to change in your life. Your future self is crying that you need to change. You need to open yourself to change. And maybe there was a karma, like you were here to pay and you were here to experience. There was a karmic depth, but it has been gone. Now you have to move on from it, or you need to change the way. Okay, so new things can come in your life, and you finally can start the journey that you are here to do in this lifetime. Okay, pal number 2, that's all I have for you. I hope this reading has given you some insight of your question. You can let me know about your new situation in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And if you have enjoyed this reading, then please give this reading a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you in my next reading very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Hello, my dear panel number 3. Thank you so much for joining. This is the reading for everyone who has chosen this amethyst stone. And let's see the message we can get from your future self. We have here the awakening card 14, which break down to 5. So what I'm seeing here, that your future self is trying to tell you that the awakening that you are going through right now, I'm feeling like you are someone who is very spiritual and you have learned many things in your life, and this it has happened to you. This awakening has come to you to make a change. So your future self is trying to tell you that do not be afraid to make any kind of change that you are now like you are now being called to do, to embrace any kind of change. So don't be afraid to embrace the change. And also it can be that you are someone who can also be a teacher. So you are a very mature person, you can teach other people, you can monitor other people. So in that case, your future self is trying to tell you that be open to any kind of opportunity that is coming in your life. Be open to it, and a change, a transformation is coming in your life, and be ready. Your future self is quite proud of you, proud of yourself. Okay, we have here King of Wands, the Tower, King of Swords, the Chariot, and we have here the Page of Cups. So what I'm seeing here, that maybe in the past you were not someone who was too much focused on doing something in action, taking an action. So something, or maybe changing something in that case. So something has completely, happened very suddenly, or maybe it's going to happen in your life. If it hasn't happened yet, then it's going to happen, and a change is coming in your life, or maybe a change has suddenly already has come in your life. So in that case, now it is actually forcing you to change your way, and forcing you to start on working whatever you are here to do in this lifetime. And it's better you do not find any comfort zone, because maybe in this lifetime there will be no comfort zone for you, and you will always be going through transformation. So in that case, you need to bring balance in your life in a way that, so your future self is trying to tell you that bring balance, like emotionally and also your thinking ability. So pay attention to both of them and also take action. So whatever, always balance your chakras. You can even meditate sometimes. Always balance, and always, always focus on going forward and never looking back. So you are someone who has a lot of ability, but maybe you were not that much active in the past, and you were kind of lazy, I would say. But now, because of the change, or maybe you were a bit too much proudful about you in the past, or you were just focusing on wrong things. Maybe you're doing a lot of things, but maybe just partying, or just showing yourself off, and getting admiration maybe from family or from opposite sex, or something like this. But in that case, you need to, now you have learned that this is not the right way, and you need to be more serious in your life. And your future self is quite or it can also be that you didn't see your skills, your own worth in the past, but now you have seen, because you have been forced to see. So your future self is very proud of you, that you are now more mature. You have got this push, and you need to work on right now on yourself. And this is something you should do right now, because you should balance, because everything is going very right in your life. Everything will be right. So your future self is assuring you also that everything will be fine. You just need to see your worth, and you just need to take action, most importantly. And also you need to balance in your life, like your emotions, your action, your thoughts, wherever you're focusing, your skill, your action, everything. You need to balance in your life, and you should go on. Then everything will be fine. Everything will happen in your life, come in your life at the right moment. And I'm also feeling that you sometimes needs to be a bit learner in your life. It can be that sometimes you are a bit more proud, that and too proud for yourself, for your own good, that you do not want to learn from other people, or maybe just you don't want to even read books that much, or don't want to get the advice of other people, maybe watching video, or maybe the advice of someone who is expert in some field. So in that case, you better be not that much prideful about you. If this is something you do, then your future self is inviting you not to do that. And also be a learner, be a fun loving person. It's okay to be it's okay sometimes to make some mistake, and it's okay sometimes to say sorry, and sometimes to learn. And what I'm seeing here, the breach, and we have the phone line. So you better not be too much arrogant, or maybe too much prideful about yourself, that I can do all by myself. Instead of that, you better take other people's help in your life if it's needed for you. And something is quite, I mean, a bigger change is happening. We have the tower here, we have the phone line here, so a big change is happening in your life. You have realized something that was not that is completely different from what you have lived so far, what you have believed so far. So be ready to embrace that. Maybe your whole belief system is changing, or maybe whatever, however you perceived yourself in the past, this perception is completely changing. So in that case, just be ready to embrace that. Don't worry, because there will be a more balance in your life in the future than there was in the past. So be ready. And that's actually good what I'm seeing here. We have here the Pluto transformation. Again, we have the transformation. So be ready to transform. What I'm seeing here, the whole picture of your life, that you have maybe for some of you, there can be two cases. That for some of you, it was like you have been always pampered in your family, and you are now like a winner. We have always lived like a winner in your family. And for some of you, it can be that you have been outcast in your family, like you have always done things all by yourself, and you always had to prove yourself in your family or in your surroundings. But a change is coming, because a change is coming, and there will be more balance in your life. Because in your past, it was like you were too much focused on other people were influencing your life too much. But in that case, what it is happening right now, that you need to embrace yourself completely, your emotion, your thoughts, your action, the accountability. You should, I mean, give yourself the accountability for whatever you have done, and how your action is affecting your life. This is something you should understand right now. And and also I'm seeing that a transformation is coming. Someone who was kind of a maybe people pleaser, or maybe the very popular person in the surroundings, in their surroundings, but this self-centered person is now becoming more emotionally mature, and someone who is becoming from an arrogant person, or maybe like you feel like you know everything from this situation. Now you're becoming a learner, but it is bringing a lot of balance in your life. You will feel more happiness, more peace in your heart because of this kind of change. So a change is happening, and your future person is your future self is very much proud of you, that you are embracing this this transformation, this change, because you are okay, you are capable of embracing that. So be ready, be open, and everything, like life is changing a bit, but it is changing for the betterment. Okay, pan number 3, that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this reading has given you some insight of your question. You can let me know about your reading situation in the comment section. And if you have liked this reading, then please give this reading a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you in my next reading very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.